Unlike the vocal training where you had the one teacher for a little while, you kind of churned up piano teachers.
Yeah.
You were hard on them.
I had one teacher who was quite a casual teacher for a bit, and I didn't really get much out of her. And then I used my brother's piano teacher, who was out of Campbellford as well, and I didn't really respond to him that well. And then I finally went with Nancy Elmhurst, who teaches in Campbellford at the high school, and she was so great. I did private clarinet lessons with her as well as piano, and she was really great. And over the years now I have a new teacher, but yeah.
And it's funny because that's so important to find that right connection, right? That can either turn you off it or turn it on big time.
Precisely. That is really it. And somebody recently told me that having a good music teacher and somebody who specializes in whatever you specialize in is like a therapy session, and it's so true. It is so much more than just a music lesson. So I've found that now with certain private teachers.
When did you end up working with Rob Phillips and have that come about? Because that's when other lights went on other than opera and Broadway tunes.
Mm-hmm. I finished studying with my aunt when I was 15 because I said I wasn't really sure if that was my path. And he called a guy who called a guy. Essentially, I got hooked up with Rob Phillips, and it changed my life, really. Like, he introduced me to all of the great jazz standards, and I fell in love with it. Somehow it really
what was it about?
turned the right
what about
key.
it was about jazz and R&B and blues that just kind of went, hey, this is for me?
It's hard to say what exactly that would be. I think there's a big part of this this improvising side of jazz that you don't have in classical that I find really fun, and I have a big affinity to it. Like I have a big connection with being able to have a freedom in a song. So maybe that was it. Maybe it was just being able to kind of take the song and do what I want with it, not having to really learn the page so well.
And did you like people like Ella Fitzgerald?
Yeah.
Because she does a lot of improvising in her songs, right?
Yeah, I especially liked Aretha Franklin and Nina Simone. When I was growing up, I listened to a lot of their stuff. It was really inspiring.